Hello everyone. Today we are going to learn something which most of you have heard. You are in class 12. I think by this time you must have heard of a particular disease which has an acronym called AIDS. This is in chapter 8. Lesson is 3. It is 8.3. I think by this time you must have seen in newspapers or heard with some people, you must have read somewhere a disease called AIDS. That is an acronym. When you expand that, it becomes acquired immunodeficiency syndrome. I will repeat that. AIDS stands for, A stands for acquired, that means we got it. Immuno refers to immunosystem. Deficiency, immunodeficiency, that means there is no immunoresponse in the body, and that is called syndrome, is a collection of what you call symptoms. A number of symptoms are possible when there is no immunities in your body, and that is acquired. This disease was first identified in 1981, and then since then, maybe according to the statistics of whatever we can look into, it's more than 25 million persons have become victims and they have given their life. So AIDS is a very, very tremendous, bad disease. Normally it is seen in the adults because this particular disease is spread by a group of virus called retrovirus, and retrovirus is a group. It contains many viruses. One of them is called retrovirus, and this normally comes to people because of the contact, especially sexual contact. When the sexual contact happens illegally, or it is not in a proper way, or it is something connected to the prostitution, all these things may come. That is the first and the primary way where the disease appears in the human being. Then comes the second type of attack is possible when somebody gets a blood transfusion from the person suffering from AIDS. So then also AIDS is possible in the person. And the next one, when somebody gets an injection or a vaccination or some needle is injected into the body, at the time of giving injection or surgery, it is not cleaned one. After the person contacting with the AIDS, then also we will be getting AIDS. The person gets AIDS. Now let us try to see this the life cycle or the incubation period for this particular disease may appear for about months together, or it may be there in the body without any symptom. A person who gets AIDS will be exhausted, he gets fever intermittently, he feels very, very tired all the time, and diarrhea will start. So many other symptoms will appear. He becomes weak, loses weight, and so many things would happen that should be carefully watched. And when once they test the person by means of a test called ELISA, it's called ELISA, the short form. ELISA refers to enzyme linked immunosystem assay. So it is the test for AIDS, and when this test is given, when it is confirmed that a person has AIDS, then he will be given treatment. Treatment is possible with the help of medications. It is not possible to remove it from the surgery, but only medication is required for that. So before we go to that level of thing, we will find out how this life cycle of this particular virus will go. Now the virus here I have written A, B, C, D and E. 5 figures I have written to indicate to you the life cycle of this particular disease. retrovirus is a RNA virus. In its system, it contains a viral protein outside and then a viral RNA. You know, virus, when it is outside the body, it has no capacity for replication. That's why the virus is in between living and non-living. When the virus enters the human body by means of contact, by any means, and then it infects the normal human cells. It can attack any part of the body, especially it will attack the lymphocytes, especially lymphocytes. And then the normal cell may get infected. That means the viral RNA is now injected into a normal cell. Normal cell has the nucleus with DNA in the human cell, and this virus, when it enters the cytoplasm, it lives there for some time. Then an enzyme called reverse transcriptase, that is an enzyme called reverse transcriptase, helps the RNA of the virus to change to DNA. So DNA is made in the host cell, and then that DNA gets interacted with the regular nuclear DNA of the host cell, and then they merge and they form a kind of a recombinant DNA, where the viral DNA, the red one, viral DNA, and the regular host DNA, these two merge and they interact, and this new DNA that is made will use its machinery to change the entire genome into the new replicas of the viruses. So a large number of viruses are produced from one single cell, and these new viruses now will have again RNA. Once they come out of the cell after the production of the new genetic material, and they become once again the retrovirus particles. These infect new cells. They especially attack the lymph cells. Especially the T cell is one target, and then also the B cell is another target. So these are all the plasma cells. They attack the plasma cells, they break them, and ultimately the man who is infected by these things will lose a lot of lymph cells or destroyed in the body. When lymph cells are destroyed, we know very well lymph cells are important for us to work as in the immune system. So when the lymph cells are completely destroyed, that person, infected person, will not be in a position to have a good immunity. He will lose the immunity, and therefore it's called he acquires the particular condition because of the retrovirus, and therefore that disease is called acquired immunodeficiency syndrome. So such a person will not be able to fight a simple disease like maybe a cold, or maybe a bacterial attack, or maybe a malarial attack. Any simple disease producing organism, when attacks such a person, he will be having many reactions, and it might lead him to the fatal consequences, and the person may die. So this particular disease is very, very dangerous. It is better to know how to prevent AIDS. See, nowadays one should not hide this information from children or from the adults, especially like you. So this comes because of the sexual contact primarily. So most of the people who died due to the sexual contact and they go to illegal prostitution houses or something like that, and then they get the disease. So prevent such things. You should know how to how to do the act of sex with the females, and then or females with the men, and you should be able to learn the way that you have to act upon. So prevention of the disease is better than the treatment. So AIDS is a disease that is very, very peculiar and very bad. Hope you will understand this thing. I will not expand this further. Read the book. Try to find out how one can stop this particular disease called the AIDS. I will stop here. Please remember, the RNA virus is converted into a kind of a DNA material, and that DNA material integrate with the host cell DNA, and then they produce a large number of retrovirus particles, as they call it, and they will be containing RNA. This cycle continues. I will stop here. Thank you.